Yo, guys, welcome to another interesting time here at Gusto TV Africa, and it is the reactions. And of course, I have here with me my usual suspect, my guy. I say the usual suspect, not my usual suspect. The usual suspect, Manuel. How you doing?
Beautiful, thank you.
All right, there's a lot of things going on in the corridors of Afrobeat, but before we do that, I'm gonna go market, go with our guys. Guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for everything
Thanks,
you
guys.
do for us. Your love, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, everything you do to make us the most amazing source for everything Afrobeat. We do appreciate you guys. You guys are the realest MVPs. Please continue to support us, and of course, tell all your friends about what we do here.
Turn on your post notifications.
Very important. No, sorry, I know the one now. Sorry, very important.
Please do.
Please turn on your post notification because we have amazing content every time. So if you open your eye, close your eye, something there for you to actually chew on and enjoy. And then, guys, please let me know in the comments where it is you're watching from or listening from. I will be right there to give you a big shout and, of course, give you an imaginary virtual hug. Manuel, there's a lot happening. You know, the other time we're having a debate about one of the strongest fan bases in terms of the history of Afrobeats.
Yeah.
These guys have been very formidable, you know, and I've usually said it that if you want to mess with any fan base, especially when it comes to Afrobeat, do not mess with the FCs.
Whiskid FC is dangerous people.
These guys are very dangerous because it's a statement of fact. It's not that we're mincing words.
True.
It's not because we just want to hype a fan base up.
We've seen it happen.
It before our very eyes. How they can take nothing and make it into something. How they can take something and make it into nothing. So it's like this and like this. So whichever side of the pendulum it swings, don't worry, the FCs are ready.
They're good to go.
You know, and I to be very fair and very honest, man, I really like their audacity. They are very audacious as a fan base. They are very, very, very audacious.
Yeah.
In terms of how they carry their artists, Whiskid is a lucky brother. He's a lucky guy. All you need to do being Whiskid, just go to the studio and make music. Do you understand?
You know, say name the
Market day, no worry. Be like area
chop
market.
am.
It day, no worry. Market confirm. We be that place they say all this Africa again. Katangura, I've been see the color. It always day. That's the way you define. Go down market it day. So it's sure for Whiskid say the fan base locked. The fan base is locked in 100%. And most recently, Spotify gave them a shout. That's a huge one. And said, these guys are part of the fan base, all the people that have helped to shape the Afrobeats culture.
To the fan base directly?
To the Whiskid FCs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How does that make you feel?
That's crazy work.
How does that make you feel?
Crazy work. Shows the effort the fans have put in it.
Yep.
Well enough for Spotify to be like, now they try. There's something coming up here. There's something you guys are doing which is beautiful. They've recognized it already. I mean, people are like our flowers already. We deserve this thing because everybody knows the Whiskid FCs. These guys are not just here, they're everywhere. You know, feeds go online, go talk to Whiskid, do something. Then born you. Go. What we did Spotify some days ago where they were saying that Whiskid was found, but come, let's go back a little. What is wrong with that information?
Apparently,
okay,
that was just a cook-up story. It wasn't in fact real.
Wow.
So because Spotify themselves did not come out to actually really
true.
So one thing I know is the fan base will always come at each other. But that was wild when he made rounds, and that's why we said allegedly.
Allegedly.
So it's not confirmed that Whiskid had lost. I mean, it wasn't confirmed. We haven't heard anything. If we hear, we'll let you guys know. But officially, no word from Spotify, and all the credible sources have not actually picked it up. So yes, it might be that it's just fake news.
You needed to see the fan base on the internet when that news came out.
They went on.
The FCs were on a rampage.
Freaking rampage.
I mean, any artist we talk like this,
go collect
straight bullets. It's out.
Let's even take a look at this, memo from Spotify, and they titled it "From Stans to a Scene." In the past, Stans used to be a generous tastemaker. Devotional fan bases like Whiskid FC shaped discourse and outcomes. What I understand by the small English when I know we say These guys are the guys that have actually really taken this P and made it the most talked about in terms of discourse and outcomes. Literally everything that we're seeing, literally all the amazing accolades we're getting, you know, are for everything regarding Afrobeat and this genre. It is mostly driven by this particular fan base, not undermining the amount of work that the 30BG, the outsiders, the ravers, the T units, the spirits, the whatever it is, on Malay.
Hey,
All of that amazing work they are putting in, but one fan base stands out, and that fan base is the Whiskid FCs, you know, and it continues. It says, but the gravitational center shifted in the 2020s. I mean, agreed. The internet's buffet of playlists, mood mixes, and algorithmic rabbit holes nudge listeners from singular loyalty towards thin loyalty. So, from one person to a whole crowd, a whole freaking fan base. This is reflected in Spotify's Afrobeats playlist data, where the number of new playlists grew by an average of 41% year on year. And more than 200,000 playlists were made globally in 2023 alone.
That's a lot of playlists.
200,000. It's an indicator that the trail now often lies in discography itself, a thread of recommending the Port Harcourt crooner you've heard of, or a friend's playlist that sneaks a Ghanaian drill track between two Lagos pop cuts. It goes on and on and on and on. But 200,000, 41% year on year. The Whiskid FCs have been the most carriers for this genre, Afrobeats. As an outsider, as a Burna Boy supporter, how do you feel? Do you feel like your guys are doing enough work to be able to match this?
I mean, with the recent recognition, I do not think so.
Your voice don't be low. When it comes to when we talk about Whiskid, I'll talk about his achievements. Your voice they always low. Why your voice the low, bro? Talk your talk, bro.
Look, okay, so I mean, Whiskid and Burna Boy, they're in cahoots. They've done a lot of collaborations. My mistake, I'm sorry. A lot of collaborations, a lot of hits, a lot of, I mean, beautiful songs together. And
but most recently, it seems like that whole bromance have been broken. They've been having a dig at each other. Well, that's the topic for another day. Yes, please go on.
Okay. So as I was saying, a lot of songs together, which you don't punch my points now with your small setting of say the bromance has been shattered. How has the bromance been shattered?
That's been shattered.
How has the bromance been shattered?
Whiskid and Burna Boy not do the same level again. Now.
Give them time. Everything at time.
Which time? I don't understand. Which time you won't give them?
No worry. Album will come soon.
Okay. Which album will come? From who?
Don't worry.
From who?
It is on this. It is on
from
disclosed. For the
Burna
meantime, it is on
Burna
disclosed.
Boy.
Anyways,
when he never even finished promoting, no sign of weakness.
No sign of weakness has shown no weakness. Let's move. Let us move past that.
Okay, let's stick to the subject.
Let's stick to the subject.
Go on.
So, as I was saying, I mean, based on his fan base, beautiful work for them to be recognized by Spotify shows crazy effort, and you know, it's not just about promoting Whiskid. I mean, like you read, they've opened doors for, you know, a little nudge of that Port Harcourt artist that you didn't know was an artist. You know, that Ghanaian guy. I mean, spreading the culture, taking it everywhere, making it okay to talk about Afrobeat artists, bring them up in conversations. Because I mean, these guys are stars, man. Look at Whiskid. Which other Nigerian artist has a fan base that has been recognized by Spotify? I do not think there's any.
There's not. Right now, like any other fan base, this is the first one. This is official. I mean, the whole editorial for a Whiskid fan base. And now for me, I just feel like these guys have been able to really solidify themselves as the most prominent Afrobeat fan base. You cannot say an outsider before a Whiskid FC. You cannot say a 30BG before a Whiskid FC. I mean, enough respect to this fan base. They also play a part. They do their best. They do their work. But I cannot sit and have a conversation and talk about the effectiveness of the fan base and I'll put an outsider first before I call it Whiskid. It's almost like counting 10 before you count 1. Could possible, it don't make sense. You sound dumb. You sound like a mad fellow. Because whether or not you like them, they could be loud. They can be a little bit extra, and so it's the same thing with all the fan base. But with the Wizkid FCs, they are they be terror group.
Yeah, there's a presence.
There is a large presence. Anywhere they go, you will feel their presence. Whatever it is they do, they'll feel. See, trust me. I think there was a certain time I was saying, I can't remember when it was, but I think there was a certain time that Wiz had to be on a collaboration with 2 different artists. Okay. And the song got released on the same day. I think most recently, is it the Ghana project? And then we had One Condition at the same time? No. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It was Tyler. Okay. There was Tyler feature with Whiskid. Yeah. And then that was the same time that One Condition came out. Yeah. DJ Tunes and Fola. Yeah. And then the fan base was torn in between. Who we go stream like this? Because now Baba don't confuse us. Of course, you know he's on a spree of
giving features this year. Trying to do his best, investing in the community.
If you say Weasel, don't worry. Before you say give me
anybody
don't worry.
You collect feature this year,
you know say you
get probably problem. Not getting again.
You know go forget again.
Probably not getting again.
Don't pass, you don't worry, don't pass it long.
Even young John don't collect.
Don't forget about it. You know, and then 2 monster records released on the same day. And then the conversation was, who we go stream? But the fans still found a way to balance it.
They did it. They found a way.
One Condition was doing crazy on the charts.
Dynamite
was doing crazy on the chart. And I'm looking at this one place that how many will be a beg? I mean, what is your population? We need to do a population census on the FCs.
Real talk. Because the number these guys are doing.
It's not even about the numbers, the effectiveness of this group. For Spotify to actually sit down to talk about them and say, see, today Nana Mata won't carry for head.
You say they don't worry Spotify. They've been everywhere. They've been out and about.
That's crazy. That's tough, but it's very, very impressive. As an outsider, I was a big Bonobo supporter. Are you jealous of the FC?
I mean,
do you wish that your fan base was as strong, as viable, as effective as
Definitely. I do wish the outsiders were more had a better internet presence. You know, we had someone that was like, you know, heading us and saying, look, we can do better than this shit that we're doing right now.
Benny.
Anyways,
Benny.
I'm not going to say I'm jealous, because I mean it's not just a big win for the FCs, it's a big win for the culture.
Afrobeats, yes.
I mean it opens everyone's mind now to bigger things. Okay, now we can get a recognition from Spotify.
But then again, there's one fan base that's heralding the culture and actually pushing the culture forward, and that's the FCs. You've got to give them that, bro. You've got to give them that.
Look, we're not saying we're not giving them that. We're just appreciating that they're doing this at this time. You know, helping us, helping everybody. Very soon you hear about the Afro Ravers,
you cannot put a square peg in a round hole,
all those people. Call it spade. You're gonna hear about all of them. Trust me. I mean, this is a big win. Love it for the Whiskid FCs. Beautiful, beautiful work to come, I believe.
And then again, I feel like the FCs have set the pace and have raised the bar. Okay. Just maybe the outsiders and the 30 BGs can have a thing or two to learn or to pick from them, don't you think? Don't you think? Because at the end of the day, we're pushing the culture forward.
Sure.
Is that not what it is?
Sure.
I mean, the person where they learn work, commercial know they talk say, I senior you, I don't go learn work. No seniority for street.
You don't start with that.
No seniority for street.
You don't start with that.
See, right now, I feel like the FCs need to start a master class. How to promote an Afrobeat artist. Trust me. You'll see a lot of television guys signing up. Sold out. More. In fact, people will go buy 4 pounds will be outsiders. Because you guys have been called out. These guys have been called out to say that you guys are not loud. You guys don't
lie, man. Our numbers don't lie.
Anyways, very impressive work by the FCs and very, very nice touch from Spotify to recognize them. But there's something that actually now came up. And this is one tweet by Juwon Law.
Okay.
And it says, I've never heard, even once, that FC built an ordinary borehole for a community or a school. or did anything truly uplifting. But no, it's not cursing, disrespecting. No. If it's not cursing, disrespecting someone else's hustle, or mocking people who are doing better than your family in real life, then nothing else matters to you. You think calling yourself Machala or putting bird on your profile or Wiz makes you a Fetherite? LOL. You are lost and delulu. A day on a neck. What do you make of this statement by a seemingly OG, who, by the way, only has the hit every time it's New Year? We got the money this year.
No allegations be that too.
No disrespect, but yeah, this is what it is.
No allegations be that.
What do you make of this?
I mean, him saying that, okay, look, we've just been hearing the Whiskid FC only when it's time for war. I mean, in my interpretation of what you just read.
Yeah. He says they've never had, they haven't even built an ordinary borehole for a community or a school or did anything truly uplifting. I beg your pardon. But no, if it's not cursing, disrespecting someone else's hustle or mocking people who are doing better than your family in real life, then nothing else matters to you. Which means they're only known for negative.
Okay. I feel like this is how we should go about it. First of all, do you think that is true?
Absolutely not. I've said it before. These guys, they come with a lot of arrogance. Quite all right. And it's not just them. There's a 30BG also pulling that kind of string. There's also like an outsider pulling that kind of string. Are we saying that there are no sensible people in the FCs? People who are truly doing things for people low-key. See, now every time people will come online, they talk, now they say they don't do something. People are low-key doing amazing things. They're talking about building schools. Is that not the function of the government? What it concern FC to the school? But if they can actually do it, talking about borehole, is it not the government this thing to responsibility or prerogative to provide the citizen clean water? Is it not because we are so much in a messed up community or messed up state or messed up country that we're talking about? What in J1 they talk like this?
Very true. Very
so
true.
I don't regard it. This is bullshit to me, man. Well, I don't even care that I disrespect. But for him to be moving this way, come on now. Just wait for January, bro, and give us just repeat your hit song instead of all these kinds of way they talk. Beg. Which one be say the FC they disrespect? Is it true now? Just chill, bro.
Bro, what do you mean rinse
and repeat now. January come again.
No.
You go come again and say, we making money. We make
Look, that's not the classic.
Now the Mariah Carey of Afrobeats. But bro, I didn't expect that from you, Sha.
Definitely.
There was no need for you to say that. Because trust me, these guys have been able to really, really push their artists. And you cannot say that they are not prominent. You cannot say they are not the best. You cannot say they are not the loudest or the proudest. Because in fact, Whiskid is also making them have more bragging rights. Look at the incredible run that he's had in 2025 already. Several, multiple collaborations. And trust me, Manuel, I know we all have a fan favorites and all that, but this guy has been quite solid this year.
I mean, he's done a lot this year. The amount of features, the amount of shows he's been at. He was at Algeria at some point. And Malawi for concerts. Beautiful stuff from him.
So I mean, at the end of the day, great work for us Spotify to recognize, the FCs. But this is where we'll come to the neck and bone and the teeth of the whole matter. As a fan base, guys, we're asking you this. Do you think the FCs are the best fan base for even Spotify to recognize them? Because I know 30BG guys are not so happy right now, or the outsiders. But what do you think? Do you think the Whiskid FCs, in terms of fan base, in terms of pushing the Afrobeat culture, they are the best? Tell us what you think and put your thoughts and comments in the comment box, because we want to see and hear everything that you have to say. And guys, we're also going to continue this conversation because we're trying to bring two other fan bases, a Whiskid FC, 30BG, and an outsider to this chair very soon. You don't want to miss that one. It's exclusive. We're going to give you guys a date, so you guys need to be ready. But before now, tell us in the comment section.
The outsiders got here first. That's all you all need to know.
Anyways, tell us what you think in the comment section. I'll be right there to respond to everything. Guys, thank you so much. It's been fun rocking with you guys. Please make sure to share, like, subscribe, put your comments in the comment box. And of course, we'll be right there to respond to everything. Until next time, for Manuel and I, goodbye and have a great day.